Good morning. I hope you slept well last night. Today's Wednesday, September 23rd, and this is Wise Words from Waldo. You might be surprised to know that I like to talk. Well, if you know me, you're not surprised. We all know that communication is the key to good relationships, whether it's your family, your marriage, work, or your friendships. Proverbs tells us that a word spoken at the appropriate time is good. We also know that part of communication is listening. James tells us to be quick to listen and slow to speak. My dad would always say, "Son, God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth, so you'd listen twice as much as you talk." Of course, we all know people who need to communicate more and talk less. Think about that for a moment. Communicate more, but talk less. Poor communication can be bad as well. Paul Harvey, probably my favorite communicator, shared a story on his radio broadcast in 1982. One of the segments he had was entitled our For What It's Worth department. He shared a story from the American Medical News. A patient complained of an earache, his right ear. The doctor prescribed some ear drops. The patient dropped the prescription off. The pharmacist filled it and wrote on the bottle, directions, 3 drops in R for right ear. No space, no punctuation. When the patient got home, he read the instructions. 3 drops in the R ear, rear. The patient said later it sounded like a strange remedy for an earache, but that he had applied the drops for 3 days before the error was discovered. Communication. Proverbs 25:11 says, "A word fitly spoken is like apples of gold in a basket of silver." Perhaps you need to share some words today like, "I love you." "How are you?" "I just wanted to say hi." Perhaps you need to be careful of what or how you say things today. Perhaps you need to listen more. Or maybe, like me, you need to do all 3. Now stop and think about that.